Over under total wins for the NBA season and the teams included. So let's start from the tippy top. The Boston Celtics over under 54.5 games, Romaine.
Over.
I agree with you.
I think they can get to 60 wins.
I think that there is a good chance that they can get to 60. Next up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks, 53.5 over under. Over for Milwaukee as well. I think that they're gonna bring the storm there. I don't know if they get to 60, but definitely be close. Next up, the reigning defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets, 52.5.
It all depends. Is Jokic is in another conversation and they bring up his race again, and then he decides to quit playing basketball for like a month?
I don't think
if that's the case, then under. But if it's just a regular, perfectly fine season, he's playing great, everybody playing great, over.
Yeah, I think they're going to get over, and I think we're in agreement that they're probably going to be the number one seed in the Western Conference. So definitely hit the over there. Phoenix Suns, 52.5. Same with the Nuggets.
I'm going to go either right at or a little bit under.
It's going to be close. It's a tough call because now we're getting into the teams that can deal with the injuries. 52.5. I'm gonna actually say they're going to go over. But it's going to. I'm like you. I think it's going to be close. They're going to be anywhere from 53 to 54 win team, somewhere around there.
I say 50. I say 50, maybe 51.
That's also fair too. Next up, the Cleveland Cavaliers at 50.5.
They overed that last year, and they got. I would think they got better.
One game, right? They 51, I think.
No, 51. I thought they won 53.
I'll check.
Or is it 52 and 30?
I'll go check it right now.
It may be one, actually. I may be tripping.
Nah, I can't pull it up for you that fast, so that's my bad. I failed you, Romaine, there. 50. I'm going to hit the over on there. I think that they're a team that cares a lot more about the regular season than a lot of other teams. I think they actually have.
No, they were 51. You were right. They were 51 and 31 over.
Yeah, over. I'm going to hit the over there. Next up, we got the Philadelphia 76ers at 47.5.
Under.
You're going under. I'm saying. I'm going to go over, but I'm going to say like 48, 49.
You're never going to catch me dead.
I wouldn't bet on it.
One with if there's a disgruntled James Harden's playing and he's sabotaging them, way under. If he gets traded and you'll never catch me dead believing in a Joel Embiid-led team by himself. Hella under.
That's fair. Next up, we got the Golden State Warriors, 47.5.
Not gonna lie, that seems like a perfect spot for him, but I'm gonna say 47.5.
Yes, sir.
Over to 48. Over to 48.
I'm with you there. I think it's gonna be pretty close. I think that they can get to 50. But yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
The thing with saying that these teams are gonna get to a lot of these teams are gonna get to 50 is that the league is so talented now that any team can beat you on any given night. So the records are gonna look a little. You're gonna look at certain teams and be like, "Damn, that team's that good, but didn't win 50, 60 games."
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to realize, like, yeah, because for some reason the Indiana Pacers on certain nights are just really good.
I just think that the Golden State Warriors, they're gonna be great at home. I just think that they're going to be much improved on the road. So, they're going to win a lot more. I don't think we're going to be.
They're going to have. Hopefully, they have. And hopefully they have Andrew for a full. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over to 50. You convinced me there a little bit. You convinced me.
Forgot about how bad they were on the road, Romaine.
No, I didn't forget how. I forgot they didn't have. I didn't forget they didn't have Wiggs for half the year, or more than half the year.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggins back. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Lakers at 46.5.
Over.
Yeah, I'm hitting the over too. Here's another fun one. Over under 65 games for Anthony Davis played.
I'm under. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. He's in his 30s. I'm not gonna start counting on his health now.
I think he actually gets to 60 as max. I think 60 can be his max this year. But it's gonna be close. I know Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp have a bet on it, and Stephen A. keeps saying you're gonna lose that bet by Valentine's Day, buddy. You're gonna lose that bet by Valentine's Day. And then listen, the odds are in his favor, right? Next up, we've got the Los Angeles Clippers at 45.5. You know where I'm going. I'm going over.
Let's skip this. You already know
You
what I'm
want
saying.
over. You know it's over. You know it's over.
I'm not overing that.
Next up, we've got the Memphis Grizzlies, 45.5. I'm going under.
The problem is that they've always done well even without Ja.
Yeah, but now they
But
got
that's
no
also
Steven Adams
yeah, and they don't have Tyus Jones anymore. Yeah, under.
and Brandon Clark.
Oh yeah. Oh hella under. Never mind.
Yeah, they're going under. I'm telling you, it's gonna be bad. You missing Ja for 25, Brandon Clark for probably half the season, maybe. And when he comes back, he's not gonna be really anything. And Steven
Xavier
Adams is out
Tillman
the
as your
entire
5.
season. Yep.
Xavier Tillman as your full-time 5, and if he gets
Dude,
hurt,
a
you
lot
have
of people are
Jaren Jackson
saying, a
Jr.
lot of
at the
people are
5.
singing that guy's praises. Yo, this guy's locking Anthony Davis up.
Xavier Tillman, yeah, but I mean Xavier Tillman is good. He's not starting entire season starting 5 good.
Next up, we've got the New York Knicks at 45.5. I'm going to give them the over. They're another team like Cleveland. They care a lot about the regular season. They're going to be tough. Thibs is that guy. They're going to have the guys fighting. So 45.5 over. I don't think they get to 50, though.
The problem is that a lot of the lower seeds in the East got a lot better too, and they got to the 50s by beating up on a lot of those teams.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
I think they're going to be like relatively the same, like 47 wins like last year, somewhere around there. I don't think they get to 50, but yeah.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna be that guy. Fuck the Knicks under.
Next, hey, listen, I'm right there with you. Orange and blue skies. Next up, we've got our team, the Miami Heat, at 44.5. I'm smashing the over.
I'm gonna say this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna say this right now. The reason y'all motherfuckers got away with the fact that they're not a
You muted yourself, Romaine. You unplugged your own mic when you're about to go in. Take your time. Take your time. You can't hear you yet. I can't hear you yet. You can't hear you. We can't hear you, Romaine. You know, what'd you do? Did you click the button by accident? Nope. Nothing's pressed over here. You're good over here.
How about now?
You're good now. All right, go in.
All right.
Go ahead.
The reason why y'all got away with the fact that this team wasn't a 50-win team for the last 4 since Jimmy's been here. The first year it was a mesh year. Tyler's new. Kendrick Nunn was our starting shooting guard. Let's get that for real. Kelly Olynyk was getting minutes on this. You know Kelly's pretty good. I would love to have Kelly right now, to be honest. So you got away with it that, and then the bubble happened. So you got away with that, them not being a 50-win that team that year. Then we had 2 months of freaking rest. Went to the next season, injured all over the place. You got away with it that year. The one full year we had PJ Kyle fully healthy. Team was rocking. They were a 53-win team. That's the one year I'm pretty sure that's the one year they weren't in the top 5 for most injured team in the. I think they probably still were, but I'm gonna say they weren't, but I think they were. Either way, that was the one year they weren't a top 5 most injured team in the NBA, and they got to 53 wins. And then I think they were still somewhere in the top 10. And then last year, they were the number 3 most injured team in the NBA, and out of the top 7, they were the only ones to make the playoffs. They got healthy during the playoff. We lost Tyler, but they got mostly healthy outside of Tyler for the playoffs, and Jimmy got hurt too, and they destroyed you motherfuckers. They stay healthy this year. They're a 50-win team. That's all I gotta say.
That's all he's got to say about that, and I'm right there.
Over. OVER.
Over. Listen, I'm right there with you. I believe in Eric Spoelstra. I believe in Jimmy, Himothy. I believe in Bam. I'm starting to believe a little bit in this guy named, nickname Headband Hero. Everybody, start remembering this is the anthem, Romaine, for the Miami Heat. If Mr. Tyler Hero, Headband Hero, starts to perform at the level we all expect him, and he expects himself to show up at, the anthem is going to be Hero by a band named Skillet from 2009, 2010. I need a hero. Just saying. Next up, we've got the Sacramento Kings at 44.5 over under.
Look, Sacramento was one of the healthiest teams in the NBA last year, and they had one of the best offenses in the league last year. They had one of the worst defenses. With all that being said, I don't believe they're going to replicate a lot of the success they had last year. I don't. I'm gonna go under.
They were at 48.
I would not be
year.
surprised. I would not be surprised if they're a playing team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, we talked about it last week, and that's where I was riding with it. And I actually had a Hawk from Hawks Hoops. Shout out him on the channel a couple weeks ago, and we talked about the Kings. And I posted a video about the video about the segment about it where we talked about it. And I got a couple of little haters in the comments saying, yo, what are you doing with the Kings? They go, blah, blah, blah. Listen, so respect to the Kings. I just feel like the West is back, and they're going to take a little bit of a step back, a regression. And I've got them finishing 44.5. They got to 48 last year. I'm going to hit
42.
the under. I'm going to hit the under. I think that they get to 44 wins, actually. I think that they get to 44. Next up, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves, 44.5. I'm smashing the under.
I'm smashing the over on that one.
They got 42 last year.
Yeah, and that's what Cat out for majority of the season.
Yeah,
I'm smashing
Cat. You're a Cat.
That's what Cat out for majority. That's what Cat out for majority of the season, and them having D'Angelo Russell as their starting point guard for half the year.
Let me ask you a question. You believe in Cat? You believe in
as
Cat?
as a number two next to Anthony? Yes.
In general, you believe in him?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I just want to know. Next up, we got the New Orleans Pelicans, 44.5 over under. They finished 42 last year.
Pelicans
42 and 40.
I don't trust Johnny Zion to be healthy for the full year under.
I think they get to 45, so I'm going to hit the over, but slightly. I wouldn't bank on anything there.